Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? I'm kidding, we're not talking about that today. Nothing against it, just we're not doing that here. Before we start this, I just have to say, if y'all have seen my last couple videos, you know that I've had a pimple patch. I've literally had so many pimple patches on this pimple. There is like irritation around the pimple from the pimple patch. Whatever. 1 second, I need a drink. Sienna requested, I hope you said your name right, requested I do like a sit down video. I'm gonna be doing a story time today about the time I snuck out of a church camp, like a church lockdown. If you don't know what a lockdown is, it's when normally you like spend the night in the church and like do a bunch of church activities and stuff. I don't know. My best friend this was like my freshman year of high school. Her and I used to like get into fuck shit. And we're like 14, 15 at this point. Like we were just like kind of bad kids, I guess, but like not too, but I don't know. So her parents were like heavily involved in the church, and her parents have like a huge house. Like their house was so sick. I would say mansion. It was in like one of those like really nice neighborhoods too. Not the neighborhoods where all the houses look the same, but the neighborhoods where all the houses are like unique and like really big. Because they're heavily involved in the church and they have a huge house, they decided to host a church walk-in at their house. My best friend texted me and she was like, we're gonna call her Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn texted me and is like, yo, church walk-in, my place this weekend, you in? And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. There'll be snacks. I'm in, let's do this thing. So I pull up to the church lock-in. My mom drops me off. I don't want this to at all come across as me being like mean to Christians or anything, because like my entire family is Christian. It's like not about the religion, it's just like the type of people I was surrounded by. They all were so fake. They were young, like 14, 15, and they're the kind of people that you go up to them and they're like, hi. Some of them are like super nice, but they're all like extremely fake, like surface level people, unless they're talking about God, and then they get deep. So we like pull up, we like do the thing, like we're hanging out. There's a bunch of youth pastors and like youth leaders, and it's all girls too. We like spent the night playing like church games and whatever, and the whole night like I'm looking over at my best friend and I'm like, are we doing here, bro? Like I thought we'd be able to hide in her room. Like I didn't think we were gonna actually have to be like active participants in this. And those youth people made sure you were participating. If you have social anxiety, they don't give a fuck. Don't go to a church lock-in if you have social anxiety, because they will make you stand in front of the entire group, sing and tell them all of your like insecurities. And if you don't want to do it and you're shy, they're gonna be like, we need an exorcist in here. I don't have social anxiety, but like I didn't want to participate. Like I was there to hang out with my friend and eat food, period. All of the girls in the church camp, like 20 of them, are sleeping in the huge living room downstairs. Like it's a huge room. They all have their sleeping bags, their pillows. Me and my bestie were sleeping in her room, in her bed. Her room is also downstairs. She invited this other girl that she was super close with too. So me and we'll call the other girl Rebecca. Okay, so Gwendolyn is my best friend. Rebecca is Gwendolyn's friend, but like also my friend. She's super cool. I love her. I'm actually still friends with her to this day. So me, Rebecca, and Gwendolyn go into Gwendolyn's room while the other girls are like sleeping or getting ready for bed. And we're just like hanging out, talking, whatever. And Gwendolyn is texting one of our guy friends. He's like, you trying to come chill, bro? I got two of my friends. You got friends with you? And Gwendolyn is like, yeah, I do. So this guy has two of his friends with him at his house. Gwendolyn has us two. She looks at us and she goes, you guys. And I was like, yeah, what's up? We'll say his name's Tyler. Tyler is with John and Patrick. Do you guys want to go hang out with them? And I was like, it's like 11 p.m. Like your mom's not going to let us go. And she looks at me and goes, my mom's not going to know. Oh, damn, Gwendolyn. Like, I knew she was crazy, but like, I'm like 14, 15 at this point. No, I'm like 14. That was like crazy to me that she would even suggest sneaking out. I didn't know she was that crazy. I like kind of look at Rebecca to see like how she feels, and Rebecca's like, let's do it. And I'm like, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be the one that ruins this for y'all. So I was like, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm down, I'm in. Let's go. Gwendolyn texts him back and is like, we're in. Come get us. Gwendolyn and I are like extremely into longboarding at this point. So we have our longboards with us. Okay, sorry, my freaking camera died. Whatever, back to the story. We grab our longboards and Rebecca grabs Gwendolyn's little brother's bike. Our plan is sneak out the window, go up the street so that they don't hear us leave, and get in the car and go. We like sneak out Gwendolyn's bathroom window, right? And we are like, shut the fuck up, like be so quiet. If one of those church bitches hears us, they're gonna send us to hell. So we start sneaking out of the window. We like go out front and then we like start longboarding down the street to meet them where they're gonna pick us up, which is the stupidest shit I've ever heard because like longboards are so loud and way more suspicious to hear in the middle of the night than a car. If a car were to come up, like just like two houses down, like 2 houses away, and like stopped and then we got in and they drove off, nobody would have thought anything of it. But for us to go right outside the front of the house and start longboarding, that's just loud as hell. And like who else is gonna be longboarding? That was so dumb. Rebecca is like on Gwendolyn's little brother's bike, which is way too small for her. We get to like the end of the street where they're parked. Rebecca like throws her bike on the ground. This entire situation is so bad. Now looking back on it, I realize their older brother was drunk. Like he was drinking and driving and he picked us up and we're like 14-year-olds. It's his older brother. He's like probably 16, 17. And then the 3 guys in the car, Rebecca and one of the other guys sit in the back of the car because there wasn't like any seats. And the guy driving is fucking drunk. So wrong. She's lost Gwendolyn's little brother's bike. We're in a really dangerous situation. It's awful. We get to our destination, Tyler's house. We go out to Tyler's like shed area, barn. They pull out a bottle of vodka, like the shittiest vodka you can think of. Okay, like cheapest, shittiest vodka. Fucking camera died again. I think this setup is gonna work though. I am like, I've never drinking before, okay? Like, I'm 14 years old. And I'm also a fucking like pick-me girl at this age. I'm like, I want to be cool. Like, I want everyone to think I'm the shit. Like, let's go. Tyler is like, you guys want to drink? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to. I've never drank before in my life. There's no chasers. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I wanted to impress everyone. I was like, watch how fucking cool I am. So I take the bottle. It's like halfway full. And I put it up to my lips. And I go, pass it to the next. Did I drink it? No. I put that shit up to my lips and pretended to drink it so they would think I was cool. How dumb. Like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard now that I think about it. But I was 14. So then I hand it over back to Tyler. And then Tyler, Patrick, John, like they all take a drink. Rebecca, Gwendolyn. And I'm like, did they actually drink? Like Gwendolyn and Rebecca? Like, we didn't really talk about this before, like what was gonna happen. I get a second with Gwendolyn alone and I'm like, did you drink? And she was like, yeah, did you? And I was like, what the hell? Like literally, what the hell's going on? Like, I'm scared shitless. So I was like, no. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shot so that we're on the same level. Like, I'm not gonna make you be drunk alone, even though Rebecca was freaking drinking, so I didn't even need to. So I go back over and I'm like, can I get another drink? And John's like, damn, okay, Mattia, I see you. Hands me the bottle. They're like, damn, Mattia. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay, yeah, damn, go me, go me. So I grab the bottle and I actually take a drink this time. Then we like play this fucking stupid game of hide and go seek, but with partners, you know, while we're all drunk off of 1 shot of shitty vodka. Like, we're all so hammered. Well, I don't know how much the guys drank before we got there, but like, I was drunk, you know? I was like, oh my God, like 2 shots in, like, oh my God. So we all pair up and the guy I was paired up with, we're sitting outside under a tree. Long story short, someone's trying to find us. He's like, you're so beautiful. And I was like, I think someone's coming. And then I got up and like looked because I was like, this man is about to try to kiss me. No, not happening. Like, it's not happening. Sorry, but it was also Tyler that was trying to kiss me. And like, Tyler was texting Gwendolyn to come. So I'm like, is that not? But Gwendolyn was paired up with John. I don't know, but I was just like, I really need to like talk to my girls before I do this. Like, if I'm gonna kiss someone, I need to talk to my girls and make sure that we're all good. Like, they're not interested in him or something because choose them over you, you know? Also, just didn't want to kiss him. Then we like go back inside after the game was over. It was the stupidest fucking game of my life. And we start like watching a movie. It was so dumb. Like, everybody that was like paired up for hide and seek, they like were still paired up the rest of the night. So me and Tyler are like sitting on the couch. Gwendolyn and John, Rebecca and Patrick. Gwendolyn and John, I look over, they're like full on cuddling, right? Cuddling, which is like a big deal, you know? Like, that's like second base for 14-year-olds. So I'm like, Rebecca and Patrick were like kind of cuddling. Me and Tyler are just sitting there. We start cuddling. Group cuddle. A few hours go by. We're there for like 3-4 hours maybe. We are all just like cuddling, having the time of our lives. We look at our phone. It's like 4 a.m. We have been out all night. We have to get home because we need to sleep before we wake up and we need to be like awake by 7 a.m. I'm like, yo, should we like head out? Because it's late. My friends are like, oh shit, like, yeah. They look at Tyler and they're like, can you get your brother to come like take us home? And Tyler was like, he's asleep, like he's not gonna take you home. How are we supposed to get home? And he was like, he's not gonna take you home unless you do something for him. And I'm like what the fuck? Like, literally what, right? We're all just like, no. So we're like, we'll fucking walk home, like, fuck you guys. Me and Gwendolyn had our fucking longboards. Rebecca didn't have anything, but she can get on the back of my longboard and let's go, you know? Just hold on to my shoulder. Then we leave. I'm like, I don't have a phone. Like, I do not have a cellular device, okay? Gwendolyn had to leave her phone at home because her mom like tracks her and stuff, which that's already a red flag. If you're 14 getting tracked, like, what have you done to be needing to get tracked, you know? And I don't know why, but like Rebecca either had like a flip phone or like didn't have a phone or left her phone because it was like being tracked too. We don't have a phone, so we don't have a map. I've never been to this guy's house before. Gwendolyn somehow, I guess, knows where we are, which she's also never been to his house before. So I'm like what the? We are in the middle of the country. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. His driveway is a gravel road. Like, we are in the middle of nowhere. We walk the gravel road. We like, wait, we're so mean because me and Gwendolyn had our longboards. So we would like kind of slowly longboard and we made Rebecca run. We made Rebecca like jog behind us while we were longboarding because like, we gotta get there fast, you know? We have 2.5 hours to get there before people start waking up. Yeah, it's just bad. Yeah, Rebecca's kind of jogging along, whatever. We didn't make her jog for long. We made her jog for like 10 minutes, okay? So calm down, like, it's not abuse. We ended up having to walk on the side of the highway for like 20 minutes. That's like the only way to get back to her house. So we're fucking trudging along on the side of the highway, walking home, tired, hungover, like so hungover, you know? We're drunk and hungover at the same time. Cause you know how it is when you're 14 drinking. We're like talking about the night. Oh my God. Tyler was like so good at cuddling. Oh my God. Patrick was like the sweetest guy ever. Oh my God, do you think John likes me? You know, 14-year-old shit. We're not thinking about the fact that we just got fucked over. We got picked up by their drunk ass brother, snuck out of church camp, okay? God is watching us like, what the hell is happening right now? We drank for the first time and then they leave us stranded with no ride home and we need to be home so that they don't catch that we just snuck out. But no, we're just like, oh my God, did you see the way John's hair was sitting today? Like, oh, he has the best hair. Do you think he's gonna text me? I'm like so drunk right now. Are you drunk? Oh my God, I'm so drunk. Like, I can't even believe. 14-year-olds are on another level. So we finally make it to her neighborhood. Her neighborhood is huge though. So we have like another mile to go to get home. And kid you not, I was so fucking tired in like during this time. I would longboard as fast as I could, really far ahead of Rebecca and Gwendolyn. Once I got like far enough ahead, I would stop on my longboard and I would lay down, literally lay on my longboard and like I would fall asleep on the side of the road at 6 a.m. in the morning, hungover and drunk at 14, while my two friends were catching up. And so then they would catch up and then I would like get up and like do it again, like longboard ahead and then stop and like take a nap and then they catch up and then I'd go back. We finally get back to their house. It's like 6:30 a.m. Go to the window. Also, not to mention, Gwendolyn's brother's bike that Rebecca took and like got rid of before she got in the car. We didn't go back for it. We went a different way to get back to the house. We did not go back for it. So to this day, no idea where it is. Free bike for someone. We go to the window, the bathroom window, and it's fucking locked. So we're like, either it like locked behind us or someone fucking knows. So we have to go around fucking back to try to get in because we're locked out. Like we need to be in our bed in fucking 20 minutes so that they don't like know what happened. Thank God the back door is open. Don't know how that happened. Don't care. The basement floor is covered in holy grenades. Okay? Hundreds of snitches, okay? That are all sleeping clustered together in their beanbags. If we wake a single one of them up, they will explode and snitch and we will be done. So we're walking. We are like stepping over people. I've never been more quiet in my life. Like I wasn't breathing. We made it. We all made it, okay? Yeah, I know. And pass the fuck out. Like we are so tired. We don't give a fuck about anything. We get woken up in 20 minutes after we just went to sleep because it's fucking prayer time, bitch. We get up, we go to prayer time. Like we all met in the basement, like living room area downstairs. We all like are sitting in a circle. I'm sitting on the couch. The youth leader, she's like, God, 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 God. And I'm exhausted clearly because I've been out all night and I was so hungover, you know. I'm just like sitting on the couch and I'm like, this bitch keeps going, Mattia, wake up, wake up. Every time she saw me like, Mattia, wake up. Like, are you kidding me? You bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Like, I didn't even come here for this, okay? Then, so after we all meet and collectively talk about God, she sends us to all go and have our prayer circle, like our own prayer time with God. We all disperse and go into our like quiet place. I just go into like a corner in the room and I just fucking lay down and I pass out immediately. Like no prayer time. Like I will be praying in my dreams. Like no. I wake up to her being like, Mattia, like shaking my body. And I'm like, what? Like literally, what the fuck do you want? We need to talk to you upstairs. Okay. So I go upstairs and I see Gwendolyn and Rebecca going to sit on the couch. And I'm like, we did not have like a cover plan or anything because we got home and we went to bed. Like on our way home, we weren't talking about that. We were talking about the boys' haircuts. So we sit on the couch and the youth lady is like, it's come to our attention that one of the girls saw you come in this morning. Did you guys leave last night? Did you sneak out? And I just want to say, I know exactly who snitched on us. I know and I remember. And if you're watching this and you're the one that snitched on us, know that I know. Anyways, so she was like, did you like leave last night? Like, where were you? And because I'm 14, so I'm like an amazing liar at this point. I have practiced lying for years with my mom. I hop in there and I go, yeah, we all like woke up at like 5 a.m. We were just like talking. and we decided to go sit on the trampoline outside and like watch the sunrise. I know, a stellar lie. If lying was a job, I would be the CEO. And then I take it one step further because I'm like, this bitch is gonna love this. We actually got into a really great talk about God, and this bitch ate that shit up. Wow, that's amazing. So I'm like, my friends are sitting there like, the youth pastor. And then she was like, okay, go get dressed and ready for the community service we're doing today. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't sign up to volunteer. Like, I didn't want to be here in the first place. I was 14 and I was like not trying to spend my Saturday morning volunteering, especially not when I'm hungover and exhausted. We get dressed and we are taken to a nursing home, and we're just like walking around talking to people, like doing our thing. Like any chance I get, I'm sitting down and falling asleep. It was awful. We never got caught for that night. Yeah, anyways, okay, I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed that story. I'm sure y'all are like, Mattia, I didn't know you were like bad like that. Like, you're kind of crazy. Yes, I am. If y'all enjoyed that story and you want me to do another story like this, I have hundreds bad young Mattia stories. I was always sneaking out. I got caught one time sneaking out. I was doing crazy things in like high school. Sienna, hope you like this one. See you guys tomorrow.